sister, Santana. Hi, Santana.
Hi.
Hi, how old are you?
8.
How are you today?
Good.
I wanted to ask you, do you feel that you're different from other kids, that you don't have as much as them?
Yes, I do feel different because it's like everybody at school are like, they have money, and then my family, like, our family's like so cold, like they can't pay for our student fee or anything because it's so poor and we just don't have a lot of money.
What do the other kids have that you don't have?
They actually have money that like they can buy things with, and we don't really have that much money to get anything.
So do you see the other kids getting new things when you can't, things like that?
Yeah.
Like clothes and toys and things?
Mhm.
Oh, how do you feel about that?
I feel really sad.
What does your mom tell you about having money and having things?
Mom usually says that, well, I can't think of anything for that.
That's okay. It's almost Christmas time. Are you excited about Christmas?
Yeah.
What would you like for Christmas?
I'm not trying to think about anything expensive.
Are you thinking about anything at all?
Some things, but the things that I want are really expensive. That's why I'm like thinking of new things.
Oh, so you don't want to talk about them?
Yeah.
Would you talk to your mom about them or not?
I've probably talked to Mom about them.
Yeah. Well, your mom's with us. Jennifer Justison is on the phone from her home in New Minas, Nova Scotia. Hi, Jennifer.
Hey.
What's the hardest thing as you listen to your daughter talk about that?
Well, it just kind of, bugs me to know that we can't go out all the time and buy the new things. Like, we do when we can, but it's not a lot.
Well, you've got 4 kids, huh?
Yes.
And you're raising them on a fixed income?
Yes.
Tell us what that's like. How, in real terms, what does that mean for how you make decisions every day?
Well, like when you budget, there's usually not a lot left over, so if anything comes up or the kids get sick or I get sick or, they need something, or it's hard because the money's not there a lot of the time. Whatever is on sale at the store, we try to get as much of as possible, so it's usually hard to say what they're going to get in the run of a week.
Santana, do you sometimes go grocery shopping with your mom?
Yes.
Yeah, and what do you think about the food you eat?
I think that it's pretty good, but when we're done eating, everybody's still hungry, and the only thing that my mom can give us is like snacks.
Do you bring your lunch to school, Santana?
Yeah.
And is your lunch different than some of the other kids?
Yeah.
How so? What do you bring? What do they bring?
They bring like pizza, and sometimes they bring apples, and all I bring is a sandwich.
Jennifer, you want to jump in there?
She brings one of the sandwiches, like juice packs and snacks and stuff.
Yeah. We're talking about what you can't give them sometimes, but talk to us a little bit about what you do give your kids.
Mostly just attention and love and nurturing. Like, they have to, what you can't always give them in one way, you have to make up for in another way and teach them right from wrong, and active play. And like, I keep my kids very active in sports. Like, they play all 4, play soccer, even my youngest, but sometimes they want to play hockey, and that is one of the most expensive recreational activities for the kids to play in, and that's one thing that I just can't do.
Are there school fees sometimes, too, for things that you can't do?
Isaiah last year had the opportunity to go on a class trip to PEI for a week with the school, and it was $300. And that's just one, I just couldn't come up with $300 in a short period of time.
What is preventing you from improving your situation?
Well, actually, I recently went back to school and got my grade 12, and then took an extra credit in Canadian law, and I've been looking for a job ever since, and just haven't had any luck because I don't have any experience.
It's almost Christmas. I just talked to your daughter about something she might want for Christmas. How do you see this season as it approaches? What kinds of things make you fearful or concerned, or what do you think about?
This is actually going to be the worst, well, not worst Christmas for them, but they're not going to have as much stuff as we normally do for them because, you know, normally we start Christmas shopping early on in the year by going through layaway systems, but the store that we usually do it through actually stopped their layaways.
Santana, what do you think about what your mom is saying?
I don't really feel good with Mom and everybody struggling, and I feel sad that she's saying everything like that.
Do you think about what you want to do when you grow up, Santana?
No, not that much.
No.
I know something that I want to be, but I don't really like to talk about it.
How come?
Because I just don't feel confident talking about things that...
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to. That's okay. But Jennifer, I would like to ask you, you know, what do you want people who don't live like you to understand?
Mostly just not to look down on people who live in this situation. You shouldn't look down on people like us or my children or things like that because of what they wear and where they live. You should treat them by how they are as a person.
Thanks a lot for talking to me.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Santana.
You're welcome.
And Nance Ackerman, thank you, too.
Thank you, Anna Maria.
Well, Nance Ackerman is an award-winning photographer and filmmaker living and working in Nova Scotia. Her film 4 Feet Up examines child poverty in rural Canada through the eyes of a boy named Isaiah Jackson. Santana Justison Jackson is Isaiah's younger sister. She was with Nance in Halifax. Jennifer Justison is Santana and Isaiah's mother. She was at her home in New Minas, Nova Scotia. And Nance Ackerman's new online project about child poverty in Canada is called The Anniversary Project. And you can learn more by going to the website, theanniversaryproject.com. I'm here with Lorna Crozier and Rob Rayner, the Executive Director of Canada Without Poverty. You know, I was